This is Joe Neely from joeneely.net, and there will not be a full version of the Joe Neely Show today. Episode 4 will come out tomorrow because magic has been happening in my life. What I want to talk about right now is intuition. I have had incredible experiences just this week with intuition, with knowing things that there's no way we could possibly know, but knowing things ahead of time. This morning, I had an intuition that I needed to not do my work. It felt like laziness. I judged myself a little bit, but I allowed myself to relax, to play games, to talk with family, to go for a fun drive with my brother and just relax. And guess what? Something amazing opened up this afternoon. After I got back from my drive with my brother and playing around all day, something amazing happened. I had an opportunity to help someone, a new student in the academy. And I needed to be ready for that. I needed to get out of work brain and computer brain and marketing brain and get into helping and teaching brain for a new student. And that new student is what made me think about this video, about intuition. They mentioned that intuition and developing their intuition was one of the reasons they wanted to be in the Starlight Academy. And well, that's pretty cool because I've experienced twice now in just this month, I've experienced massive intuitions of, hey, don't work too hard right now. Don't work too hard this morning. Just relax. Because something amazing is going to happen later, and you're going to need all of your heart and all of your energy for that. That's what I want you to listen to. When you get an intuition that doesn't make sense. Me, I'm a hard worker. I'm pretty obsessive when I put my mind to something. I will typically get up in the mornings and say, okay, let's do as much work as we can before we even have to take a break. Let's just boom, 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 see how much we can get done and, push myself as far and fast towards my dreams as I can. That's who I normally am. But once in a while, I get this intuition that doesn't make sense. An intuition to not work. And it doesn't feel shitty. It doesn't feel bad. It feels like the right thing to do is not to work. And that's not how I normally feel. So when I get that message, I know, oh yeah, it's time to do it. It's time to be this person and to trust my intuition. I did today. And hey, I look up, there's a new student popping in, and I can help them, and I can put my energy towards that, not towards churning out 5 videos today. I'll do that tomorrow. But my heart, my intuition tells me when to work and when not to work. Your intuition will tell you, prepare you, get you ready for, warn you. There's a part of you that thinks ahead in time. There's a part of you that's aware ahead in time. And I know it sounds spooky, and I know it sounds like magic. It might be science. Maybe there's a part of us that has a connection with the future and the past. Maybe time travel, in a couple hundred years. Maybe thinking ahead and back in time, maybe that stuff will be a no-brainer. Just like radio waves were a mystery hundreds of years ago and now we take them for granted. Maybe that stuff will someday be shown just to be science. Or maybe it's magic and miracles. It doesn't matter what it is. But intuition, whatever you want to call it or you want to speculate about why it works. Developing that intuition is a process. I want you to come to the Starlight Academy. I want you to work with me. I'm going to help you accept that intuition is possible first of all, and then start listening to it. It might tell you not to work when you otherwise would be working really hard. Or it might tell you to put in a ton of effort today when you normally wouldn't push yourself that hard. It can come up in countless ways. But when you're on your path, when you're where you need to be, when you are exactly where you need to be for your best growth, at your best pace, for your development, moving not too slow and not too fast, when you're in your best place, when you're not slacking off but not being too hard on yourself, when you're right where you belong, all this kind of magic just happens. I'll help you get in that sweet spot. I will help you slowly, at your own pace, be okay with the idea of intuition, and then start to trust it. Start to identify it. Start to find it within your physiology and your emotions. Start to find it in your daily life. Hopefully just hearing my story and knowing that this is possible will start to let you open up to the idea that you really can have intuitions, premonitions, precognitive experiences. They're not magic and they're not big miracles. They're little miracles that happen every day. The only thing is to notice them. They're already happening in your life. Just to notice them, and then you can trust them and you can accept their gifts. That's what it is. You're being given these gifts every day. You're being given the gift of intuition all the time. You just have to take it out from under the tree and dust it off and unwrap it and see what's inside. Because the gifts are there waiting for you. It's just time to open them. So, like I said, this is a very special day. I'm not putting out a full show. I just wanted to share this one really remarkable story where the concept of intuition is coming up for me, it's coming up for a student, and it's coming up for you. You wouldn't be watching this video if it wasn't coming up for you. So, let's all grow together, all of us. Come to the Starlight Academy, click on the link below, and get started. Check out my free lessons, and then check out the Academy. You get 14 days. You get 14 days of access for just $1, so you can try me out, see what I'm teaching, see if the way that I'm presenting this stuff works for you. And heck, it's risk-free. If you don't like it, cancel it within the 14-day trial. I'll even give you back your $1. That's just there as a placeholder and an incentivizer and a bit of a troll chaser offer. So please, come try the Starlight Academy. If you resonate with the way I'm speaking to you here on YouTube, I know that us working together more closely is going to just open up the gifts that have always been there, that you're just about ready to start unwrapping. You're just going to walk into a bigger and happier and more magical world. I can't wait to get you started. So let's leave it there. I love you guys very, very much, and I can't wait to hear from you. So please comment below, click the links, and visit me at the Academy, and we'll get started. It'll be so much fun. I love you very much. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.